Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I would like to share with you everything that I got recently and the things that I got for Christmas. There's a few items in here that I picked up from the Retro Attic recently. There's a couple items that I found at a thrift shop and an antique store, and what I got for Christmas. And so I'm just going to go over all of those things. But first, I do have to apologize. I have been a little absent on my YouTube channel over the last couple of weeks. You might be able to tell in my voice I am getting over a cold, and so I've just really not been up to filming videos, so I do apologize for that. And hopefully I'll be able to get back into filming videos very soon, along with the live streams. But yeah, like I said, I just want to jump into everything that I recently picked up. The first thing that I want to talk about, this is something that I got from a thrift shop, and I usually don't pick up CDs anymore. I used to pick up a lot of CDs. I have a small CD collection in my movie room, but whenever I see stuff like this, it's for whatever reason I do like to grab it. But that is Classics Go to the Movies, and so it's just a CD compilation of a bunch of like you know, Beethoven and Bach and all these other classical types of music. And so there's like stuff from like 2001: A Space Odyssey and Kramer versus Kramer, and you know, just a bunch of others. I'll show the back here. But the reason why I always like gravitate towards stuff like this, or like movie compilation CDs and stuff, it's usually because it's a box set. This is like a 5-volume box set of different music, and so I figured for $1 it was kind of fun to grab. But the next item I got, this is from an antique store. I went there recently looking for Christmas gifts, and it's an antique shop that is kind of near my house that I really I don't visit too often. I really should. They have actually every now and then they have like interesting things. The one time I was there, they had 35mm film like prints. However, they were only like, there were random reels of different movies, and so I decided not to pick them up, which I kind of like in hindsight kind of wish I grabbed one of them. But yeah, I you know, you never know what you're gonna find, and it's a antique mall, I should say, so it's all different vendors, so they're all constantly changing and stuff. But the item that I got, I honestly didn't even know this existed. This is put out by Anchor Bay, which is kind of fun. It's limited to 5,000 copies, and that is the film Fitzgeraldo. This is a VHS tin. So in my previous videos, I think I've shown off my Anchor Bay DVD tins, like the Halloween 4, 5, Evil Dead 2, Maniac, The Beyond. And so they always had these like numbered tins that they put out, but I had no idea that they made a VHS versions of these. It's in pretty good condition. The actual tin itself, it's like ever so slightly rusty around the edge, but inside you have your VHS and you have this booklet, which is actually a decently, you know, thick booklet. But yeah, I thought it was just kind of a fun like set. I think it was only like $7-8, which I thought was kind of fun. But yeah, I think it would look great on a shelf. Now, these next few items I all picked up from the Retro Attic. Recently, the owner of the Retro Attic has been putting out a bunch of great horror films. Just stuff, a lot of Troma movies, a lot of just weird Japanese horror, which I think is always so fascinating. And so I've been kind of like keeping an eye out on what he's been putting out, because there are a few titles that I have been looking for. And all of these, I will say that's like, most of these I've been looking for, but some of them, honestly, I was just surprised and I came across them, and I'm excited to add them to the collection. But I'll start off here with the one Troma title that I picked up, and that is the film Class of Nukem High. Actually, I watched this for the first time the other night, and this is a fun movie. Not exactly what I was expecting, but really just fun. I think he had, at one point in one of his posts, I think he had the Return to Class, or Return to Nukem High, I believe is the title. But yeah, this is a movie I've never seen before until the other night, and yeah, it's just a fun Troma movie. The next title I decided to grab, this is one that I've been wanting to see for a very long time, and yeah, I'm very excited to actually sit down and watch it, and that is the film Ichi the Killer. yeah, it's just one that I feel like I've seen like screenshots from, and just on a lot of different lists, and yeah, always been curious on this one, so I decided to pick that up. This next one, this is a movie that I've been curious on watching. I know Umbrella Entertainment a few months ago came out with a really nice 4K box set of this, which it comes with like the novel. It comes with some other extras. I believe it comes with every different edition of the movie. This is a film that has had, there's a kind of a controversial film, and it's had a lot of different like cuts of the movie. This happens to be the unrated cut at 156 minutes long, and that is the film Caligula. It's been one that I've never actually seen this movie. I owned the R-rated cut for a very long time, but I knew that there was an unrated cut, and so I got rid of the R-rated cut and grabbed this because I figured I would rather watch it uncut than the rated cut. These next three are all from Blue Underground, and these are movies that I've been curious on, but I've just never gotten the opportunity to pick up a copy. And yeah, these are looks very, very fascinating. Very controversial and shocking movies, which I've never watched, but I've seen on a lot of different like lists of some like super controversial films ever made, or very like, I don't know, hard to watch movies and stuff like that. Just very like interesting types of lists that I've never really seen these before. But that is let's see, the first one here. This is a 3-disc limited edition collection of films that ripped the mask from the world. And so this includes Mondo Cane, Mondo Cane 2, and Women of the World. Yeah, I feel like I've seen it's a documentary, I believe, is Mondo. I feel like I've seen some stuff on it, Mondo Cane, I should say, which I believe this kind of made or termed the coin Mondo Films. I could be mistaken in that, but yeah, very curious on stuff like that. But the next one here, this is actually the second volume of this series, but this has, let's see, 3-disc collection. But the movie on here that I've heard about is Goodbye Uncle Tom, and again I've not seen it, but I'm very curious on it. But this is the second box set of the set, and again, very curious on these. This next box set is also a Blue Underground set. These are the Italian cuts of the last of the 2 movies in this pack, and so this is a shockumentary extreme collection. But I think they are slightly longer, if I'm not mistaken, and so I decided to. He had all three of these Blue Underground box sets there, and so I decided to pick all of those up because yeah, just very curious on stuff like that. Now, the next thing I want to talk about, this is my Christmas gift from my wife to me, and I am very excited to add this to my collection. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have already seen me post about it, and a few weeks ago, I posted a reel showing this off, that this is something that I would want, but I unfortunately was not able to purchase on the day that I filmed the reel. And so my wife picked this up for me, and I had no idea that she got this for me, and so I'm very excited. I already watched the first movie of this collection, and that is the Blind Dead Collection. So this has 4 movies in it, including 1 documentary, and yeah, it is absolutely beautiful. It comes in this amazing coffin type of box set. The front comes off, and you have the discs in here. So you have all 4 movies in here, and it has a documentary as well, and a booklet. I already watched the film Tombs of the Blind Dead last night, and it was fantastic. I absolutely loved it, and so I'm very excited to dive into the other 3 movies. This is a set put out by Blue Underground, and it is absolutely amazing. I love how this thing looks. It is just, it's so great. It's going to look amazing on a shelf, and I know it's very out of print by now, and it's actually, I feel like it goes for a decent amount of money. But yeah, she got this from the Retro Attic, and yeah, I'm very, very excited to add that to the collection. But that is everything that I got over the last few weeks. I know it wasn't a lot of stuff, but you know, I just feel like I've been focusing a lot more on watching what I have than going out and buying more. And honestly, just between being like sick with a cold and Christmas and just everything going on, I feel like I've just really have not had time to go out shopping all that much. But so what are your thoughts on everything that I grabbed? Also, what did you get for Christmas? If you got movies for Christmas, if you got other things, you know, that would be very curious to hear about that. But guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. And again, sorry for the lack of videos and the lack of live streams. Hopefully I'll get back to making more stuff soon. But thank you guys again so much for watching it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.